you too, Omizi, Collarbone can't keep this up much longer, okay? We watched one or two other Collarbone videos about I don't remember what he did, but I remember he was up to some bullshit. Okay, but Omizi is giving us an update. So, you know what I'm saying? It's tuning into the drama. Let's see what Collarbone done did now. Okay, let's see what... Oh, yeah, the last time we watched Collarbone hit somebody with his car. Collarbone hit somebody with his car. Let's see what happened. Let's watch.
No! No!
Yeah, I think it's dead.
20-year-old was arrested for an active warrant out of Osceola County.
Here's Clav holding my arms up, won't let me go just so his girlfriend can punch me. What he did was very illegal, same on her, and I'm not gonna stop until these charges succeed.
I always talk about how this new generation of streamers has to go way over the top in order to stay relevant. Well, IRL live streamer and look smaxer Clavicular is no different. During this 30-day marathon that he's running, he is speed running into his cancellation demise. It's actually pretty ridiculous. Not only was he seen going ballistic with the 9s on an alligator, but he's also being accused of assault on his girlfriend or some random woman, and he has been arrested. And hell, all of this happened with about 10 days to spare in the month.
Collarbone is arrested, he's in jail.
This new wave of streamers has to go way over the top, and it is not sustainable at all. If you're new to this, please hit that subscribe button. It will go a long, long way for the community. If you don't, I'm gonna start having to go over the top like some of these IRL streamers, and that's probably not what anybody wants. Unk is too old for that. Now, back into the video. Mock World Order was supposed to be Clavicular's breakout event. 30 days, 24/7 American Psycho branding streaming. He had a full production crew, a security team, $130,000 mansion rental, and for what it's worth, he's done some pretty big stuff in comparison to what he's done so far. Now, this is supposed to signal the start of something new. Him going into more production-based, you know, higher value streams. But honestly, it was the finale of something that was already going wrong, as Clavicular would take his brand and continue to shove it down the toilet. People have got to remember who and what
was he made in a lab.
He's this extreme guy who puts a hammer to his face, injects peptides into his bloodstream, does drugs on stream, hits somebody with a car even. So what's to happen next should only be expected, because like I've said on this channel for many months now, the only thing for these over-the-top chaos, nuisance, whatever type of streamer that we're talking about is to take it a level up. And at this point, Clavicular's basically doing crimes on stream, and it's absolutely insane.
I ended up going to the hospital, mild concussion, and basically they knocked on the door. Clav did not want to speak to the cops. Here's Clav holding my arms after he just went like this and didn't stop the security guard. Holding my arms up, won't let me go just so his girlfriend can punch me. This is him after, you guys.
I mean, Violet fucked her up. Good job.
He thinks it's funny. No one in his chats are totally on my side. What he did was very illegal. Same on her. And I'm not going to stop until these charges succeed.
Jenny Poach, somebody who was a part of one of Clavicular's streams, like she might have been a student, or we don't know her background per se, but she is on TikTok, has filed a claim that Clavicular assisted in her getting assaulted. The claim is that Clavicular restrained her. You can see in the video that Clavicular is clearly holding both hands, and then his girlfriend, Violet, comes in and punches her, strikes her repeatedly. All the while, security was prevented from stepping in. Honestly, it's a brutal situation. I know a lot of this is going to be blurred in this YouTube video. Even if we get to show any video, it'll probably be some still pictures, but I want to say that this is disgusting behavior. I don't condone this at all. Jenny said that she had to go to the hospital simply due to the fact that she was diagnosed with a mild concussion, and she will be filing these charges until these things are seen through. The strangest thing about all of this, and pretty much all of the incidences that we're going to name, is that these are on stream. Clavicular is pulling tens of thousands of viewers. Clip culture is, you know, going crazy right now. And not only are the fans, viewing audience, you know, people looking at it on their phone, these brands are looking at it on their phone too, whatever platform is platforming him. I think it's Kick. And nobody's really stepping in. They're just continuing to let the madness happen. Now, I will say there are claims from Clavicular's friends who were at the incident saying that there's maybe a little bit more detail to the story.
Clav just got taken to jail.
I've seen him one other time, and it was when he hit somebody with his car, and this is my second time seeing him. So I really don't ever see him. I really don't ever see him. Well, I guess unless it's something negative and Omizi reports about it, and then I see him.
You drop any lore on that, or is it kind of gate kept?
Yeah, it was because of the fucking fight between Violet and Jenny when Jenny fucking refused to leave. It's gonna be like the easiest case ever. And I mean, you add the top tier lawyers that Clav's got, that bitch is
What do you think is gonna happen to her?
I don't know. I mean, they might do a defamation case, or they might just like kill that case and go on with their lives. But either way, I mean, Clav's already out. It was a 1K bail. Everyone knew it was obviously dog shit because the bail was that cheap. So
I'm not even joking, and this is no shade. This is kind of why I just imagine like You know, never mind.
I mean, Clav's already out. It was a 1K bail.
Never mind. It's not even.
Everyone knew it was
never
obviously
mind.
dog shit because the bail was that cheap.
So for right now, it is he say, she say, even though the footage that we have is mainly Clavicular holding her by her arms. The main thing is, because I don't necessarily care about the stuff that goes on this side of the internet, it is like a gasoline fire and somebody...
I was gonna say, this is basically what I imagine y'all frat bows just do anyway. Like, not excusing it, but I'm saying, like, every time I just think of this specific type of frat bro, and you know what I'm saying, this is what I picture. Like, I only picture y'all in this light. No shade. No shade. But
trying to put it out with Crisco and other types of cooking oils. It's actually pretty crazy. The main thing is nobody is putting a stop to this on a platform level. Greater than the 30 days that we're talking about when it comes to Clavicular, what he does on stream is stuff that shouldn't just get you banned on one platform. It should get you banned across all different platforms. He is an avid user of drugs on stream.
I'm not ripping back tonight, bro. My heart is beating way too fast. Yeah, no, f that. I'm not doing any coke. I'll just take some meth.
We've seen him do damage to his face on stream, whether it be with a hammer or a needle. We've also seen his attempts at being some sort of world-class pickup artist and do degenerate things with women on stream.
Maybe they're not like white girls in here. Yeah, exactly. They're pretty fire.
of course, Blueface at the scene of the crime.
Oh, you already fucked all of them? Most of them. The good ones, at least. Who's got the best? I would say the girl with the leg tat right there. Where'd they find you guys? Boyfriend. Boyfriend. You have boyfriend. Oh damn, I don't give a fuck. I do. Really? Yeah, I do. I care a lot, actually. I love my boyfriend. A lot of
Okay, let's go to VIP. You would think that Clavicular was playing some sort of game of seeing how far he can get on stream before the platform says anything. I first said to myself,
I would be surprised if Kick says anything, because I'm pretty sure this is kind of what Kick was built off of. Like, and I'm pretty sure this is what keeps Kick going. Like, cause who's really on Kick? No shade. Who's really on, like, at the top level? Who's really on Kick besides like the most radical, like, daredevils in a sense? You know what I'm saying? Like the ones who do the craziest content, the things that most people wouldn't agree with. Who's really on Kick besides them? No shade.
So, well, maybe if he starts doing some like overt harm to
but
others,
I'd be
maybe
surprised
some animals
if
or something, because you know
anything.
how white people feel about dogs and animals. Then and only then will we potentially see something happen to Clavicular where he gets kicked off of this platform. But no, that's not the case. During an incident where he was boating through the Florida Everglades, Clavicular and a group of his guys saw what appeared to be a alligator in the swamp. Now, before we get into this, look at his legs. Just look at his legs. I know this is random, but just look at Clavicular's legs. Those are not.
That's not real. That's not real.
Before we get into this, look at his legs. Look, just look at his.
That's them. That's not real. That's edited. That has to be edited. That has to be edited, or the drugs are taking a bigger toll on him than we think. Good God.
Legs. I know this is random, but just look at Clavicular's legs. Those are not the legs of a healthy individual. That's somebody who has some sort of muscular issue going on. It needs to be addressed. Probably all the drugs that he's doing. I really don't know. I don't know. But while down at the Florida Everglades, he decided to empty out several clips into an alligator. First of all, anybody who is insane enough to do harm to an animal like that, even if it's not alive, is actually somebody that needs to be on some sort of list. They say that people who eat a lot of cereal, they kill the bowls of cereal, they kill cereal, are often seen as making harm to animals, you know, squirrels, cats, dogs, etc., before they turn themselves on humans. And I know somebody's gonna think that I'm OD gassing it because, you know, people hunt alligators, etc., but there's a difference between hunting with the intention of, I don't know, maybe eating it, or conservation of an ecosystem because these things are overpopulated.
We watched Don't Fuck With Cats in the Discord for movie night. We watched it. Yeah, psychopath behavior. It's always a starting point. It goes to things that people don't really care about. Not saying people don't care about it, but you know, something that you can kind of get away with. You know what I'm saying? And then it starts becoming humans.
etc., and seeing something that is already dead and shooting it several times. That's just crazy. Not only did he do that, he also might be seeing some federal charges because he shot at a drone as well. Like one of those drones that secures the area or takes surveillance of a land or whatever the case may be. He shot at this drone. Surprisingly, all this stuff, and not surprisingly because it's an animal, is what got him the boot from the platform. And I will say, this isn't what got him the warrant for his arrest, but I think it's related to the battery, if I'm not mistaken, on the young woman. Now, if they did go in and, you know, seize Clavicular, I'm guessing they would see all the substances, the vials, and all this other stuff like that, and maybe pack him up for that as
What
well.
the
There were
fuck
some
is he
very
promoting,
interesting
bro?
things that came out of this situation with Clavicular getting a arrest warrant and, you know, getting some sort of charges. First of all, I think I saw somewhere that he was 5'11", which really hurts his looks maxing case. He probably should have focused more on his height and trying to gain that inch. Maybe did a tippy toes type situation while he was getting measured at the jailhouse. That's pretty crazy. Same thing with the 170. I think 170 is a decent weight for a guy like that, but maybe just get a little bit more bulked up. I don't know. But the actual real surprising thing, all jokes aside, is the fact that he's 20 years old. His date of birth was registered.
You're 20? He's 20? Them drugs starting to catch up. I'm not saying he looks old, but I didn't think he was just fresh off the teen table.
Registered as December 17, 2005, which would also make a lot of what he's doing illegal because he is underage, specifically when it comes to like drinking and stuff like that. Now, in the grand scheme of it all, underage drinking or literally doing lines of coke on
I'll put about like 25.
stream, I don't know. But what's crazy
Not
in
too
all
far
of this
off,
is that all of his crimes have been documented over the past 6 or 7 months now. And now his crimes have been documented over the past 6 or 7
The fuck was this?
months now. And now you best believe if he's facing those federal charges, they're gonna rewind that tape. They are definitely gonna be rewinding that tape when it comes to a guy like this. I will say, since this situation, he has actually been released from jail. Now he does still face those charges. Don't think just because he's out on bond doesn't mean that he's not released from jail. And he's actually unbanned from Kick, which I thought the animals would be the thing to do it. I thought the animals would be. But I think that this incident right here marks a pivotal moment for Clavicular. Now, naturally, he's gonna go back to live streaming. Apparently, he was making a shit ton of money while he was, you know, having the camera on and stuff like that. But I think in real time, he's realizing that nobody actually likes him or cares about him. If you see that video when he got released from jail that was on the news, you see that he has a bunch of friends in any other live stream, camera crew, security, production, all these OF women. But while he's getting released from jail, nobody's there for him. Hell, even when he sat down with academics, he cried on camera realizing that no girl actually wants him.
All these girls, these OnlyFans girls, just want to be around for my status, for my viewership, for my money. And they wouldn't want to hang out off camera or if I didn't have any of that. And, you know, I was getting pretty sad on camera. You know, I was crying a little bit about it.
You did this on camera?
Yeah.
Really?
But see, this current story of what's going on with Clavicular is one that's a tale as old as time. This has happened to many a streamer before, and it will continue to happen to a lot of streamers going forward. Once you become the new hot it guy, the guy who's willing to do anything and everything on camera, of course, you're naturally going to have opportunity and people surround you. Why? Because they think that they can get some sort of content off. That's why he's had all these big name interviews with, what's that, Channel 5 and Pierce Morgan. That's why people have brought him on their podcast. That's why people have bought him on their stream.
Damn, am I so tapped out with the world? I'm not even joking. I literally have not seen him outside of like us reacting. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like us reacting right here in this little space. Like in my outside world, I literally have not ever seen him. Even on my social media feed, I haven't seen him. But again, I'm not his target audience, so it would be a surprise.
People do stuff surrounding Clavicular. Why? Because people know that they can get views off of you. But at the end of the day, they don't really care about you. And the more that you descend into madness, the more that people will watch, making somebody believe that they are some sort of content creator extraordinary.
What happened to Sneeko?
But ultimately, what people are doing is making sure that you crash and burn so that they can get 1s out of 10s. They can get viral clips themselves. They can go crazy on the content and spam it up. As Sneeko once told him, shit like this never ends well.
I've been in streaming for a long time, and I see what happens when people, when they don't step away, it never ends well. How many people have you guys seen me stream with over the years that do that type of content consistently, and they only do that? What happens to them?
Right now, Johnny Somali is sitting in South Korea, potentially facing 5 years due to being this type of streamer that we're talking about. We just saw Vitaly get out of jail in the Philippines.
I feel like I heard that case. What did he do? I don't really know that. I feel like I've heard something about that.
I believe, and he missed out on a shit ton of time. We've seen content creators like Steve Will Do It be banned from YouTube. I don't know where Jack Doherty is. I don't even know if he's creating content anymore. The day has got to end for all of these over-the-top extreme content creators. And right now, Clavicular is sitting in a...
Wait, did Collarbone replace Jack? I remember watching Jack. Not watching Jack, but watching these type of videos about Jack and him doing the crazy shit and getting punched and shit. And now it's Collarbone. Is it just, oh wow, you're just the
very,
next
very
one.
peculiar place. He could try to change his image and course correct and do something more tangible, or he can look at this situation that just happened during his marathon stream and say to himself, you know what? I gotta go bigger. I gotta go stronger. I gotta do something that's even
Oh my God, why are you wiggling your toes in front of my face like
more
that?
crazier than what I was doing before I got arrested. I gotta go more insane. And the more crazier answer, Clavicular is probably gonna end you up facing serious jail time or potentially hurt, or someone else potentially hurt. Something that nobody wants to see. And while every streamer will continue to say like, oh yeah, we wish the best for him, etc., etc., you'll be the one who ultimately has to face the consequences.
Yeah.
Whether it be from the drugs, whether it be from the alcohol, or whether it be from you doing just the most insane shit on stream. The consequences will always rest with you. The ones out of 10 and the big videos will always sit with us, the content creators who make profits off of you that don't really care about you. You make the decision.
Yeah, you make the decision. I mean, you making your bread. I guess that's what's making it right now. I mean, because if there was no money behind it, he wouldn't be doing this shit. Money and attention. So you're either gonna milk it till the wheels fall off, or you gonna ride that wheel straight to jail. Apparently, that's what it looks like. Interesting video. Okay, we never hear about Collarbone in any other light. Collarbone, you need to get it together. Get off the drugs. We just said say no to drugs, kids. And look, here's another example. Say no to drugs. Say no to drugs, Collarbone. W video. W video. I had nothing else to say. Oh.